What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back from our Elder Scrolls Legends, and today I made a little bit of a twist on a typical token deck. It's a mono-yellow version, so it's already a little bit different, although most token decks are very yellow-heavy. Biggest change that I'm testing out is the yellow shout package, so Word Wall, Greybeard Mentor, and Call of Valor. I don't know if it's going to particularly work out. There's other cards that I think could do a lot better, but I'm going to try this how it is, just out of curiosity. I can't keep pit line without other token generators. Other, I guess, interesting cards that I'm trying. I've never tried a tokens deck with Crassius's Favor yet. It's probably a perfectly fine inclusion, but I've just never personally tried it yet. I'm running Cloud Rest, Hive Defender, and Black Dragon just as quality 4-drops.
Good tidings.
And then I'm running Hofengard Marauder and Light of the Three. Light of the Three I think is just a really good card, so we're gonna try it out.
Careful there, friend.
Alright, you can start off with a Ward Crafter.
Acknowledged.
How can Uncle Crassius help?
Your orders. Your orders.
Probably could have considered Hiding Shadow, but if I can like take control of this lane at all.
Blood will spill.
Of course I'm on your side.
Are we gonna race? Okay.
Into the breach. Acknowledged.
Wait! Did you hear that? How can Uncle Crassius help?
Your orders. Your orders.
I mean, we have a nice looking board, but it's a very, very frail board. We can get a Hive Defender up next turn, though.
Your blood will spill.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Alright, I like to see the trading.
I hear and obey.
I'll take them with me!
Into the breach. Acknowledged.
Just drop that Hive Defender down. Could have also considered going for Resolute Ally, trying to set up a really good Hofengard turn next turn, but I don't know. I'm still torn on it. We've got a decent amount of damage then now, for this being turn 4. No ring.
Have you come to submit or come
I mean, that's going to be a little bit annoying.
I'll take them with me! We fight
hear
for
and
all Skyrim.
Into
Wow.
the breach.
If he has Ice Storm, we just lose here.
My scales move in
Leaf Lurker? Nah, he's setting up an Ice Storm. Alright, so racing that's going to be a little bit tough.
Khajiit is very sorry.
It's okay, Khajiit. I'm not mad at you.
Lead me into battle. Lead me into battle.
See if he has another Ice Storm. I mean, we knew that the Ice Storm was a realistic possibility. We are more than likely getting another card next turn. That's a pretty good one.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Now, unless he has another Ice Storm, we get to have a really swingy turn.
They dare face the Blade Mistress of
Elena
Baden?
Bannock.
Steadfast, brothers. For Sovngarde! For Sovngarde!
The Dark Brotherhood is a pox, and
Okay.
I shall cure it.
I mean, we're still fine in case of rage. We technically have lethal on the board, although I highly doubt that that sticks. Something like Light of the 3 next turn could be absolutely friggin' amazing. We can show why I put it in the deck. Archer's Gambit here would be a little problematic. Multiple Archer's Gambits would be super problematic. Okay. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Okay.
You can't defeat us.
The Dark Brotherhood is a pox.
Honestly, I'm not super worried about the rage. I mean, it's a possibility. And, like, if he rages here, we could hit for 6, 12. Like, we're almost dead. But if he rages, we get to swing with all of this after. If he shadow shifts and finds a way to rage, but he can't, it would be 3, 7, 9, 15, 22. He'd almost have lethal if that was the case. Normally, I wouldn't have played that Scouting Patrol if there was a way that I can think of where rage kills me this turn. I would love to be able to pull this one out, though, despite after how sorry he was about having Ice Storm.
I have many important things.
He was very, very sorry about it.
It has been an engaging hunt.
Just in case this keeps going.
For Sovngarde!
A fine battle.
Nah, I'm not gonna say sorry.
Can't defeat us.
Not gonna say sorry. Not gonna fall down to their level. So we managed to push through an Ice Storm playing as a tokens deck. That's relatively rare. Let's get another one, though. Very few times where I've been playing as a token deck could I survive an Ice Storm. The Prophecy Cloud Rest obviously was very lucky. But like the Call of Valors, I like playing them because they're just a little bit more resilient and they have a little bit more initial power than a regular token. So like tokens usually need things like Resolute Ally, Divine Fervor, what's her name? 5th Legion Trainer. You usually need those things. Whereas yes, the investment to get the Sovngarde heroes going is a little bit higher. The payoff is also a little bit higher. So like the Greybeard Mentor is a bit of a dead card, besides it's kind of pseudo draw. Word Wall is a decent card to help protect the tokens as well as upgrading the shout. So like it's not like it's a completely horrible card. It's just, I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be games where I wish I played some other cards that I could have included here, like Imperial Reinforcement, stuff like that. I'm sure there's gonna be times where I wish that I played those cards, but they did a pretty good job of showing out this last match.
I hear and obey.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Now we have the Word Wall, so being able to draw a Call of Valor soon would be solid.
Do your work.
We'll see if he has a Firebolt here. Nope, Giant Bat. Resolute Ally would be good here as well. Instead, we're going to get clogged up with Lights of the 3. Unfortunately, I think I have to trade that in. So this is kind of the risk you take playing some of these cards. We have a completely dead hand now. And he's playing Mundus Stone. Oh my god.
A little distraction.
Alright,
might
so
prove useful.
I'm hoping that taking the time to play Mundus Stone gives me enough time to maybe do some things.
Let's dance.
Come on, give me... Oh, shit. Okay. Marked Man is a card.
Behold my power.
Do I try and keep this alive?
Wait.
This is a bit of a greedy, risky play, but I'm going to try for it. Especially since we have these Lights of the 3, that we can potentially start getting some big buff soon. But as a token deck, turn 5, no damage, obviously horrible.
Gotcha.
Rally? Come on, man! You draw a Hofengar Marauder.
I'll take them with me.
I mean, we couldn't buff that just yet. But if everything lives, we can either go for Light of the 3 next turn and buff everything up pretty well. Alright, looks like everything's not going to live.
I fly like the wind and the
Okay.
shadows protect me.
The Omsibi provide for all Dunder.
I'll take them with me.
If he wants to make that trade, that's okay, I guess. I can actually go Resolute Ally plus Hofengar next turn. Okay, this is unfortunate. Level this thing up.
Show some respect.
Trade here.
Show some respect.
Trade here.
Steadfast, brothers.
Okay.
Lead me into battle. Lead me into battle.
We're just going to try and find damage. We wound up with quite possibly the worst possible draw with this deck, starting with like all word walls and Light of the 3s. But it's a realistic risk that you take. So I could technically still take this out.
Show some respect.
Probably necessary. I don't really want to play the Pit Lion right now.
We fight for Skyrim.
That's a good one. It's an average one. So Ice Storm still sucks a lot. Probably should have considered playing Pit Lion over here. But I just want to have something left over when something goes wrong this turn.
Egg, surrender.
As I was saying. Okay. I'm gonna play nothing.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
Okay. As long as that discount... Oh. I was gonna say as long as that discount isn't too good, but then gets the perfect, absolute perfect card.
Waters of life.
Or absolute perfect keyword there. Into another charge! Ugh. Don't ever change Mundus Stone. You're the best card. This is risky.
We'll hold, no matter what. How can Uncle Crassius help?
Your orders. Your orders.
We'll hold, no matter what.
Alright, so that was a pretty good turn. As long as he doesn't, like, I don't know, play something ridiculous and get guard.
Surrender or die.
He's playing Dark Rebirth? And he gets charged a third time in a row.
Surrender or die.
I'm calling bullshit now.
I am a child of darkness.
First of all, Dark Rebirth is just
I am the Queen
not a good
Mother
idea, in my opinion, but obviously it worked out fantastically here.
Chimera, guide us. Acknowledged.
Wait! Did you hear that?
So we need to block this damage.
Wait! Did you hear that?
We also probably need to block some of this damage.
We fight for all Skyrim.
He can heal for 13.
Your pain is
Nice draw.
Surrender or die.
Lightning bolt from hand now.
Rise, my
Giant bat.
servant.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, he wants to swing with that. And he gets charged again! Okay. We're just gonna chalk this one up to a whole lot of bullshit. Starting with the bad draw.
We are not amused.
I mean, Telvanni's got a whole lot of bullshit in it. And I drew poorly. And then my opponent just got Jesus touched. Let's get one more. Because I don't want to go out on that draw. We did nothing until turn 5. So it's obviously the risk that I was literally talking about right before the game. Of Light of the Three and Word Wall being poor draws early on. And then here they were. And you couple that with like 7 charges in a row from Mundus Stone and bad things start happening. But it's alright. I ain't mad. I've already talked about how Telvanni's still the best deck in the game and went untouched. What she got for me, BZ? Alright, let's just drop this fella down.
Did you hear that?
Would not mind a pit line off the top.
Training is over. It's time to act.
Looks like he's playing something similar.
I'll take them with me!
Training is over. It's time to act.
Crassius' favor could be pretty good next turn. Looks like it's going to be mono yellow tokens versus token spell sword.
Of the living.
Alright, now we draw Call of Valor and we don't have any of the other cards. My options are either play Call of Valor, play Crassius' favor, or ring out Cloud Rest Illusionist. think I'm gonna ring out Cloud
A little
Resolution.
distraction might prove useful. You can't defeat me.
I mean, he still can take out my 5th Legion Trainer next turn and heal for 3, but...
You can't defeat me.
Oh, okay.
Wrong
Yeah.
place for a midnight stroll.
But we're still not in the worst of scenarios as I'm getting attacked by a bug.
Praise to Namira.
Namira Shrine. Alright, so we need to try and take advantage of this turn.
I'll take them with me!
Call of Valor, Crassius' favor.
Lead me into battle. How can Uncle
Hold my
Cressius?
power.
Your
I
order.
think I have to take that out. I didn't want to just ring out Divine Fervor, because then if he answered with an Edict of Azura, we lost all the momentum we gained from him playing the Shrine. And if he's looking for like a Javelin or something here...
Namira.
Oh god, that is risky. Alright, so I think Hofengar is a much better play than
Into the breach.
Fervor here.
We fight for all
Behold my
Skyrim.
power.
I'll take them with me! For Sovngarde!
We have a discounted Fervor for next turn. I can actually ring Light of the 3 next turn. That double Namira Shrine was a very risky, ballsy move. Obviously, if my opponent survives this, it pays off big time and they probably just win. But if not, bad things start happening. So this pushes 5 extra damage. This pushes 6 extra damage and gets a 4/4 on the board. So I think that choice is pretty clear.
I'll take them with me!
The Omsibi provide. The old doctor.
Behold my power.
Acknowledged.
For Sovngarde!
Into the breach.
And there's the win.
Fine.
So there's Light of the 3 doing more of what I wanted it in the deck for.
It has been mine.
But we mostly just got to take advantage of our opponent having a very risky 2 turns playing back-to-back Namira Shrine. It was kind of an all-in play there. And we wound up getting the benefit. I'm glad we didn't get to find out what shenanigans our opponent was about to be up to. But that is going to be it for now, guys. I actually think this deck is okay. Obviously, the bricking potential is still there, and it may be better off like dropping all the shout package and then throwing in like the 2/1 that draws and some of the other cards like that. But I don't know. Like I think Light of the 3 is definitely a fine inclusion. It's not horrible. It's the word walls and the shouts that are still questionable, and I think I'll probably play a couple more matches to figure out if it's worth the risk or not, and then what other cards I would put in there. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm DragonTamerBlayde, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.